Why do you gotta wash your hands in the bathroom? 'Cause I got poop on my finger. Why do you have poop on your finger? Because it was on my butt. Oh no! And he's showing me his finger.
Like, get out of here.
Any like awkward or funny experiences that you have experienced, not because of your autism, but just some of the quirks that come with the autism?
So let me tell you what I told a Holocaust survivor.
Oh boy.
I'm in 8th grade, middle school.
This is good.
Over 800 kids. We go to an assembly. On the stage, there's a Holocaust survivor. During her whole story, she never mentioned what happened to her dad. So she was going to take questions at the end, and I was one of the first people to raise their hands. So I raised my hand.
There's 800 kids?
There's 800 kids all around me. I stand up. What I was trying to ask her is, where was your father? But a thing with autism is sometimes your words don't come across the way that you want them to come across. And I said, did you ever have a father? In front of the entire school, and literally all the way up to probably when I was 18, 19 in community college. I had people come up to me and say, hey, did you ever have a father?
What? Yeah.
He was a big boy. And he, a lot of these students, like, his pants were always just down a little bit. So he had plumber butt going on. And he would always itch his butt and then, like, go, does it smell? Does it smell? Then one day we were out at lunch, and I always had him sit in the middle with all the Gen Ed students. He like, one of the girls had chicken nuggets. So he went up and he's like, chicken nugget. And then he kind of like bent over and scratched his butt. And then he's like, does it smell? Man, the girl's face was like, get this guy out of here. But that's why I appreciate them so much. They just do what they want.
Everyone I've met, I'm like, why are you in this? And it's because it's, affected them personally, or someone they know, or, or they just have a passion for it.
Yeah, I got into it because I was subbing classes, and the first class I subbed was a special ed class. And I signed up to be a paraeducator sub. I had no idea what that meant. And so I got to the class and like immediately a kid came up and kicked me in the shin. And I was just like looking around, like it was mayhem. And I'm like, what is going on here? But I had the most fun in that day.
Brady, I fully expect a boat ride over summer.
He wants to take you for a boat ride, and we're not going to hear the end of it until you do. Okay. And the gator ride. So if we don't see you when you're back in town, we're going to have trouble.
I mean, the gator, that was one of the highlights, is when he showed up to school in the gator, and I rode around the parking lot with him, and the principal was like, what are you doing? I'm like, come on in. And he was like, okay.
One boy, he like just gets up and he leaves, runs out of the classroom. I'm like, oh crap, we got to go get him, So I go out, like, hey, what are you doing? I got to go wash my hands. There's a sink in the room. Come wash your hands in here. No, I got to go wash my hands in the bathroom. Why do you got to wash your hands in the bathroom? Because I got poop on my finger. Why do you have poop on your finger? Because it was on my butt. No! And he's showing me his finger.
Like, get out of here.